Hi everyone, Matt Peterson. Welcome back. I wanted to, first of all, Transmuting Life into Joy is my YouTube channel. And the book is Enjoy Your Life, soon to be published. And but I wanted to I wanted to help folks out with something I see a lot in me, and I see it in others, and that is the confusion over what happens or what do I do when I'm not happy with circumstances that are taking place. Perhaps there are things that are out of your control, you feel, and it's upsetting to you. So what do you do in that circumstance? How do you transmute that when you can't really change the circumstance? And so what I do, first of all, we need to clarify one thing, and you need to understand one thing up front, and that is there are actually two yous operating at any moment of any day, day and night. The first you is your body and your mind. That's one you. That's one consciousness. And there is one subconsciousness with that as well. But that's a construct of this mortality, this dimension. That's one. The other is the self that operates through you and that gives energy and gives life to your body and to your mind, to that construct. And so that is your higher self. And that at least is what I call as your higher self. These practices that I give you are ways that the higher self is able to penetrate the veil of forgetfulness that happens through this birth that we have into this other new entity. So understanding that, realize that your unhappiness in a situation or with a set of circumstances, that is not your higher self. It is dispassionate about the thing that is happening right now in your life. Your body, however, and your mind, that dual but single consciousness, that is unhappy perhaps because it is not pleased with what it wants that it's not getting. So in other words, what's happening right now isn't your brain's image of ideal, and it may not be your body's image of ideal. Perhaps you're living in a really cold climate and you hate it. Well, that's your body. Your higher self has no investment whatsoever in you having a more comfortable physical life. So, what do you do then with this discomfort? That's where the habits come in. The forgiveness, the admiration, the contentment, the emotion, and the surrender. All five of these things work together, and you can learn to use them independently or in conjunction to be able to transmute the lack of pleasure of the body into and transmuting, by the way, means to dissolve one thing or to turn one thing into another thing. And in this case, it's turning a negative perception of the body or an energy created, an emotion created by the body into joy. Because the higher self is only joy. That's all it is. Joy, love is all it experiences. Okay, so how do you bring that joy and that love into this mind and this body to produce emotions of joy and the feelings in your chest of joy? That's through using forgiveness, admiration, contentment, emotion, and surrender. Example, the cold. You're living in the cold. There's nothing you can do about it right now. What would you use? Well, surrender is a great one. It is, or actually even better than that would be contentment. Say, you know what? I'm going to locate things in my existence because I have the choice. I can choose to obsess about what I don't have, or I can choose to entertain and to emotionalize the things that my brain thinks are good. Because that will put your body in a position to alchemize that negative energy into a positive energy that will allow your higher self to be able to express itself through your body. Okay, so that's all I have for today. Enjoy your life.